Good morning, good afternoon and good evening, and welcome to Chris Hall Motorcycles in Doncaster, and welcome to the channel, folks. How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. What have I got for you today? Let's get straight into this. It's a beautiful bike, this. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, like these. I like a lot of bikes. As you're gonna understand that. I like a lot of bikes. That's why we do this. That's why we do what we do, I suppose. So this is a 2016 Triumph Bonneville T120. So this is a 1200cc Bonneville. As you can see, we've got full jivvy luggage fitted to this particular example as well, which we'll get to in a minute. It's a one-owner bike from new. Really nice gentleman. Owned it before, and he's only done 7,811 miles on this beautiful bike. It's got some real nice extras fitted to it. We've got 9 service stamps in the book. So last service was 7,717 miles. So basically, what, 100 mile ago, give or take a sniff, just under. So I've got all the keys, all the books. And like I say, we're going to get into that in a minute. So if you're new here, hello and welcome, and hit that subscribe button if you like the content. What we're going to do in a second is have a walk around the bike. We're going to have a start up of the bike. We're going to go through all the paperwork, which there's plenty. So, you know, stay where you are for a bit, because there is lots of paperwork to go through and some spares as well, that type of thing. So without further ado, I tell you what, let's not hang around. Let me come and get that camera and get straight into this. So like I say, 2016 Triumph Bonneville T120, gorgeous colour scheme. Don't see many with luggage. We've seen a few, but I think it works. But ignore the luggage for a second, and let's just check out this rear tyre. Let's have a look what we've been getting on with this rear tyre. So lots of life left in that. I know the camera's not doing it any justice whatsoever, because the lighting in my building is terrible. So, but yeah, take my word for it, there's lots of life left in that rear tyre. Let's just have a look at the chrome on the wheel. Yeah, nice and clean. This bike has been really well looked after. Chain and sprockets, they look in good condition as well. We've got stock exhausts. We are going to do a cold start up in a minute. They're nice and clean. As we work our way up, like I say, we've got the jivvy panniers. When the camera focuses, there we go. We've got the jivvy panniers, and we've got the jivvy top box as well. So geared up for touring, and I think it works. I like it. Let me just move my pack out of the way, my cheat sheet. Coming forward onto the seat, we've got the lovely seat with the Triumph logo across the back, and then this white piping just going around the seat, just finishing it off. A bit of attention to detail, looking very pretty. Coming out to the middle of the bike, let's just have a bit of a scan. But yeah, the previous owner of this bike, pride and joy, looked after it, washed it, cleaned it, etc. And that certainly shows now. We've got a pair of crash bars there, engine bars. And as you can see, all the chrome is absolutely delightful. And as we work our way up to this rather nice tank, I think silver with the red and then the gold pinstriping just looks really fresh. Really good. We've got the tank pad on the side and the tank pad on the front. Working our way into the cockpit area, and everything is as it should be, just nice and clean. We've got factory fitted heated grips on this particular bike as well, so that's a nice little upgrade, particularly here in the UK. As we come round to the front of the bike, everything's nice and clean. We've got this nice small bikini screen here. Coming down, all the headers, I mean, look at that. That is lovely and clean, that. You know, all the boots and what have you. Yep. And again, this front tyre's brand new. But again, you've got chrome wheels looking rather nice. And as we come round to this side of the bike, again, as you'd expect it to be, really clean. A mirror image of the other side in condition anyway. So yeah, there you go, folks. Got a centre stand on this bike as well. So let me just go and shut the camera down. But yeah, everything is as it should be in condition wise. So let me just go and put this camera down over here somewhere, and let's see if I can get you guys set up somewhere where you should be. Maybe about there. Let me just move that down a little bit. There we go. Hope that's okay for you folks. Okay. So, oh, excuse me again. Frog in my throat this morning. So I'm just going to throw my leg over to give you an idea of size of vehicle basically. I'm 5'10"-ish. But yeah, this just gives you this was a request a few months ago from a viewer for me to sit on the bike. So I have no issue at all doing that. So, and again, nice neutral riding position. I don't think anybody's going to have an issue riding a Bonneville. Just really nice and clean. Bars aren't too wide. Yeah, you could just get on this and just go for a ride wherever you wanted really with all this luggage. So let's just have a cheeky start up. Got to have a cheeky start up. There we go. Iconic sound, innit? Sounds lovely. Obviously I won't give it too much beans because it's cold. Beautiful. Really nice. Good engines, these 1200s, whether or not it's in this, the Speedmaster, any other configuration that Triumph do that I can't think of right this second. I've got mind blank. So yeah, what a lovely, lovely bike. Like I say, it's a one owner bike from new. It's 9 service stamps, 7,000 mile. Paperwork, let's get on to that. So, before we do paperwork, I do have the original rear grab rail because when you put the panniers on, you can't run the original grab rail. So I do have that. So if you do end up buying this bike, remind me that that comes with it because I'll forget. I'll send it out in the van or you'll come pick it up and I won't have that to hand. I'll have buried it somewhere. So remind me, it's got the original grab rail. Please, please tell me. Because it is something I do quite often, I forget, and then I'm having to send them out in the post and stuff. So, yeah, remind me. Anyway, paperwork-wise, I've got the original Triumph wallet. Let's have a butcher's what we've got in here. Okay, some glasses. So it looks like we've got quite a lot. So starting off, I've obviously got spare key, and we've got spare keys for the luggage and the top box as well. And it looks like we've got a spare barrel in there as well and some spare keys as well. So we've got all the keys for starters. Paperwork wise, owner's manual and service book, they look like they haven't really been out. Well, the manual hasn't, service book will have been. 9 stamps in there. And then it looks like I've got all the invoices. Yep, so we've got all the invoices that correspond with all the servicing in order, nicely kept. Along with all the original registration documents from Triumph as well. And then we've got all the instructions for the luggage as well. So the previous owner basically kept everything to do with this bike from new is kept in this wallet, which is exactly what we want to see in it, folks. That's what we want to see. That's what we like. So yeah, everything present and correct. There is also a HPI report with that as well, which indicates the bike's not stolen, there's no finance outstanding on it, and it's never been involved in a bump. So everything is nice and clean, dead straight with this vehicle. Lovely to see. So, how will this vehicle come to your good self? Well, it'll come with a full MOT. It will also go through the workshop for a full check over, front to back, and it will also come with a warranty with ourselves. Now, I can offer finance on this vehicle with 0 deposit up to 5 years. We can also offer nationwide or international delivery if required. I would consider a part exchange as well. So if you've got a bike you want to change for no other reason than you've got out of bed one day and fancied one of these, give me a call, send me some photos, whatever. If you'd like to know how much this particular bike is, there is actually a description below which does contain not only a price, a little bit more information about the bike in text form, and also a link to our website. Click on that link, you go straight to our website. You can find not only this bike, but a good percentage of our other stock as well. Now, when you come across this bike, you'll also discover at least a dozen or more high definition photos of what I'm going to call critical areas. So Areas that you want to have a closer look at, you can zoom in, that type of thing. You know, and if I have missed any area that you want to see, just give me a call, let me know. We can do a live WhatsApp chat thing. Modern technology coming into its own and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, just give me a call. So if you do have any questions whatsoever about this bike or any of our others, don't hesitate, give me a call, 01302 760 967, and that number will be coming up on the screen shortly if you didn't have a pen. Or you can email me, chrishullmotorcycles@googlemail.com. Alternatively, as always folks, if you do want to come down and look at this bike in person, you're more than welcome, of course you are. But as always, please call ahead to make sure the bike is in stock and available. And if you're passing Doncaster and you just fancy looking at some motorbikes, I've got about 180, 190 in stock at the moment. Kettle's usually on. Come and see us, pop in for a brew, let us know that you've seen us on YouTube, and speaking of YouTube, hit that subscribe button. That was a nice little segue, wasn't it, folks? Thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic day, whatever you are doing out there. Stay safe, keep a smile going, and we hope to see you all very soon. Cheers!